Make more money and do less work. Those two things going together are really the holy grail, right? If you ask anybody, hey, would you like to make more money? Would you like to work less doing it? You are going to get a resounding, pretty much universal agreement on it. Yes, it's probably one of the few things in this world today that everybody can agree on. It's like, I want to work less or work the same, but I want to make more money for it, right? That's the dream. And so today's video, I want to talk about kind of a strategy, a tactic, something that anybody, if you're a business owner, if you're offering a service in the market, can do and hit these goals. It's really, really simple. It's not a scam. It's not too good to be true. It's actually really obvious if you think about it. You might have even thought about it, but you didn't do it. And it's something that we've done for years and years and years. And it was a game changer once we started doing it. So this video is really for people who are service providers, who are doing done for you services. Now, those are great businesses from a cash flow perspective, right? If you're running a marketing agency, if you're doing kind of hands-on coaching, consulting, done for you anything, right? It can make you a lot of money and you can charge a lot per person. But the problem is there's only so many hours in the day, right? You can only do so much work. You can only work with so many clients. If it's you, or even if you're a team, you have to hire more people, train more people, right? It becomes very, very expensive to scale because everything's a variable cost essentially. And so what I realized years ago was that I spent the kind of first half of my career in the done for you space as a media buyer and agency owner, where people were paying us X and we were offering a service, and that service was to run their Facebook ads, to build their sales funnels. Basically, we were doing all digital marketing back in the day. Okay. And again, great business. I am really grateful for it. I honed my skills, made a lot of money doing it. But again, it's not scalable and it's a grind. You're always working. You're trading time for money, and trading time for money is exhausting. At a certain point, it just becomes unbearable. And at a certain point, you can really only charge so much, right? It gets very, very hard to charge a certain amount of money unless you are the best in the world at something. And even then, it's still capped, right? There's only so many people out there that can afford to pay $2,000, $5,000, $10,000 plus an hour, right? And so what this video is all about is how can you take the service business, everything you're doing there, and how can you turn it into something that can make you money while you sleep, that can actually go out there and work for you, that becomes very scalable. And the easiest way to do this, the realization I had was over the years of the agency, running ads and scaling ads and stuff, I was building out all of these systems. I was building out all these SOPs. I was creating all of these internal frameworks for our media buying team and for our clients, teaching them how we buy media, how we scale ads, how we do X, how we do Y, how we do C, how we onboard clients, how we do reporting. Because when we hired somebody new, we needed to train them up. When we built our team, we needed to train people up and skill people up, right? So you build these systems, you build these educational programs inside your business. Now, what we realize is a lot of people want that information. A lot of people want that knowledge. A lot of people would pay for that. And so if you're a service provider right now and you're a kind of expert, if you're a go-to expert, if you're the company that does the best job of X, the best job of Y, you have some proprietary knowledge. You have some skills and strategies and tactics up here that are very, very valuable. And you don't have to just deliver them on a one-by-one basis. You don't have to just deliver that value by actually doing it for somebody. What you can do is take what you've already done, all the documentation, and you can turn it into an info product, right? I think a lot of people, when they hear info product, it gets a bad rap, right? Because they hear info product and courses, and what they think of is scams, gurus, phonies, right? People that can't do, so they teach. The reality is, and this is what I've realized, is that the smartest people, the smartest doers who are the best at doing, they're also teaching. They're also in the info game because they realized a long time ago that crap, I'm so good at this, but I can only work with so many people. I can only charge so much money. But there's a lot of people over here who would be willing to pay to have that knowledge, and they can buy it and they can learn and consume it and do it on their own. They don't need me. And so it becomes a really scalable business and a really easy way to increase your income, increase your earning potential, because again, it's not dependent on you anymore. So what we do, for example, is anytime when we first started doing TikTok ads 2.5 years ago, we started documenting everything. I started putting everything I'm doing on paper, right? Strategies, tactics, workflows, systems, SOPs, because we were building our team, because we were hiring, because we were building the agency, right? And now what we do is we just give this away through our info products. So people can now come to our programs like TikTok Insiders, TikTokinsiders.com, by the way, for a plug there, and they can get all the information, and they don't need to pay us $10,000, $15,000 minimum a month to do it. And we don't have to do it for them. They can just come in and pay $99 a month and get all the information, all the knowledge, everything that I already do and know, they can just have it and then they can go implement it. So this is something I think more and more people should be doing is, hey, chances are if you're running a service business, you already have a bulk of the work done. You don't really need to put that much additional work into a program, right? What it really comes down to is organization, structuring it, making sure it flows nice and neatly, putting it into some type of ecosystem, whether it's a Kajabi or a Thinkific or a Mighty Networks, whatever that platform is going to be, it's going to host it. And then you might need to supplement it with some, classes and courses and resources here or there. And then obviously you need to put a landing page together, a funnel together. But in the grand scheme of things, that's a very, very limited amount of time investment for massive upside. And upside that's relatively passive and relatively hands-off once you develop the front end, once you get the front end dialed in and all that stuff. So again, this is something I think it's such a no-brainer. It's such an easy way to dramatically increase your income. It's such a massive ROI in time. And it's something that I think every single service-based business, every single expert out there that's done for you should start doing these educational programs, start doing these info programs. And again, they don't have to be these massive programs. They can start relatively small. It can be a mini course. It can be a mini masterclass, right? Dip your toes in the water, put a lower price tag on it, see what the market looks like, see what the momentum looks like. And then you can always go all in and build out a kind of a full master program. Now, if you're thinking about kind of building the ideal info program, this can be a future video idea, but just at a high level, I think what you really need is not just a course. I think you need course, community, and regular trainings, right? So the beauty of that though is all those things really don't depend on you. You could build a group, you could have courses in it, and then you can have somebody in your team do these regular trainings, a head media buyer, a lead account manager, somebody that's kind of doing it on a daily basis. Maybe you start out doing it in the beginning, but as you grow, you can hand it down, train other people. And again, the beauty of doing kind of the additional benefits of doing an info program, an info product, is not only that it's very scalable, not only is it very profitable, not only does it help you get a higher ROI on your time, but it also creates this massive lead gen machine that's feeding leads to your done for you. So now, because people are coming into your ecosystem and they're learning, some of those people that are really big and successful will be like, I don't want to do it. I want to hire the best. So they're going to come in, see the content, see you're the expert, and they're like, I just want to hire this guy. I want to hire this girl. I want them to do it for me. And the beauty of when you have the info program, you're not dependent just on the agency. Guess what you can do? You can have more confidence because you have more risk mitigation. And so you can raise your prices. So say, hey, we used to charge 5K a month. Now it's 10K a month. And so you're getting so many leads coming in. Most people are going to say no, but you're going to get the quality people are going to say yes. So now you're able to increase your profits, increase your price points, increase your ROI on time across all businesses, because now you have not just a service business, but you also have an info business. That info business feeds your service business in multiple ways, right? Income, lead gen source, diversification, all that good stuff. So there you go. Again, just to recap, if you are running a service business, think about taking all you've already documented and turning that into an info program. That way you now have a higher margin, much more scalable business alongside your higher price point, ultra premium service business, which again is capped on bandwidth, but now you can charge more and more and more and make more money per minute, hour, day, month, week, year. You know what I mean? So as always, guys, if you like this video, if you want more tips like this, be sure to hit that subscribe button below, hit the little bell notification so you get all my videos going forward, and I'll see you on the next one.